Hey, Gutfoxx here. We're going to talk about how to make coins, and specifically, we talked about it yesterday, but specifically with these position hero collections and how these are going to offer you a chance in the future to make a lot of money. We'll also talk through some snipe methods and the upcoming promotions this week, the All Rookies, the Combine Warriors MUT season, final editions too. Alright, so let's get into it right away on these position hero and their unfortunate collectible here. But what I find interesting about this is Billy did tweet on about hearing feedback from the community, and I'm pretty sure that was about these collectibles and how people don't really like collectibles and packs. So we could get that changed, which makes our potential method here much more lucrative if this position hero left outside linebacker has just been falling constantly through the day in price. Earlier today, this is Sunday, it was up over 200K. Now it's half of that. So when those things go down, because Anthony Barr is not going down, of course, and he's a stud player, and oftentimes with the position heroes, we won't get nearly as good as ones we got today. Like, these are phenomenal players that we got. So with this, you have these golds and these elites named here, and then any elite left outside linebacker. And this is what we're going to focus on to make a bunch of coins. Sure, road to the playoff, Peppers to do so well at 88 overall, but this Justin Houston did phenomenal. And now you're going to ask me, yes, that's great, but how are we going to know which one does well, which one doesn't for left outside linebacker or tight end or the future position heroes? Which ones are going to skyrocket? Because Peppers hasn't skyrocketed. I mean, all of these have gone up a slight amount, but we want to hit the big. So I suggest, if you're going to do this investment, spread your money around. But basically, the investment is these elites, low overall elites. Yesterday, you could have got these for 5K or so, and I was. You want to know how I knew the left outside linebacker and tight end set was coming out today? I followed MUT Leak on Twitter. I'm following now, so if you need to find them, I can link them in the description too, and they will tell you beforehand if the leaks continue, and they've done pretty well with these current ones. They tell you left outside linebacker tight end was coming. So once you see that tweet, go out to the market, buy all of these elites for that position at 5K and under, and these things will return. This Galette, when I got it, I was looking at 3Ks, and I was selling earlier today. Now his price has gone up from when I was selling it at like 12 or 13K, but I mean, it's slightly, and I think this will continue to go up if those collectibles, if EA decides to turn on the flood gates for those collectibles. This Galette will go up in price more because he's part of the set, and I'm not going to continue to repeat myself. Let's move on. I mean, so let me know what you guys think of the position hero collectibles. Again, I will retweet any MUT leak things that come out, so you can also make some coins off of their leaks. But hopefully that doesn't get plugged, and we can continue to profit this, because that's a good way to double or even triple your money. But I mean, you only got so much coins and only got so much binder space. A lot of people are going out right now and buying every single position base elites. And that's tough because there's 11 weeks of these position heroes, maybe 12 weeks, because cornerbacks and wide receivers get 2, so 12 weeks, 11 remaining with the position heroes that we can make some good coins into April, even off of these things, if the leaks continue, of course. If not, we're just kind of guessing at it, which isn't too bad. Also, another way to make coins here, find something in packs. So today, the packs, which were up for 2 days here, contained a flashback topper, and oftentimes within the first hour of 2. Well, sorry for this interruption, but I tried something new today with a new recording software, and it did not software but hardware. I tried a laptop to record on it while I'm on the computer doing it, and it clearly didn't work. It cut off here. I'm talking about. We'll just get back into it, and I'll record over what I recorded video-wise. Here's the audio. Sorry for the interruption. But let's get to it. Yeah, so if you want to buy into these flashback players, basically, the first hour or two on the market, these flashback players will drop tremendously because of the topper, and toppers drive a lot of prices, as you all know. So I've said this before, I'll say it again. Buy the flashback players. This weekend is up for another day or so after Monday. Or no, it's up through Monday, changing over tomorrow. So there's some potential profits in the next few days if you buy into flashback players. I did it last time. There's a flashback topper I bought, and then I sold like a few days later. I was able to make about 30% on my money. on that transaction. You know, the tax is tough. Don't go overspend on flashback players, of course. You want to maybe buy like a snipe-ish, just at market rate or below, because in a few days it will go up once the topper's out, because flashbacks are very expensive to get. But I guess that's a decent. It's a good way to diversify. It's not going to pay off as well as those position heroes that we talked about earlier. So like 30% return on your money on like 100,000 coin player or whatever, just for example, is pretty good. You know, that's a 30,000 coin make, and it's pretty easy. It's one card to flip. You know, it's a little bit of risk. That card could tank, but whereas like position heroes, it actually takes quite a while to sell, as I've noticed with these Schefter Stars and Team of the Week elites that I bought so many of. I actually wasn't able to sell off my Team of the Week elites that I had planned on, so I didn't really make all the money I could have when that topper was put in packs, unfortunately. But that's just something to look forward to. If you got a lot of coins, this is something you can invest into these flashbacks. But yeah, I think that's all the points I wanted to make on this bundle topper. We can move on, you know, talk about the all rookies. Those coming out, I'm not sure how much of this stuff will take. Elite badges, if you got some of those leftovers, you might want to wait until the MUT season update happens with the Combine Warriors on the 12th. Final editions, well, sorry, the 12th. Last year, the Combine Warriors came out on the 12th. Thursday, final editions came out Wednesday, weekly. And all rookies will probably get a Monday or Tuesday here. So this next week should be a very exciting week for us in Madden. And what those things will do to the market, they won't really do much except maybe dropping individual players on their positions. If the new all rookie, and if the all rookie set will probably come out later in the year here. But yeah, so for the Barry Sanders set that we had last year, we had bronze and silvers put into that one. That was the MUT season update. Anyway, the team trophies. We had the Ultimate Master set released. Cam Chancellor and Byron Maxwell. I think one other, Earl Thomas maybe. I'm not so sure. But anyways, that was significant for the people who've done Odell and Brady. You got that coming out. That's going to be huge. The bronze and silvers, if you've got them on your team, bronze and silvers right now in your binder, do not sell them right now. Wait for the MUT season, because some could really go up in price. We're going through the captain sets now. It will shift into the MVP sets. Ashwin on the MUT subreddit pointed out that road signs of the valuable MVPs, you can get some really good snipes, and this is a sniping method to get more coins now. The teams like the Browns, Eagles, Panthers, Raiders, Vikings, and so on, you can go through from time to time into these sets, as now I'm going into MVP. I looked into captain sets shortly, and I now realize my mistake, and here we laugh at past Gutfoxx. Now we're going into these MVPs, and they're quite expensive, but Ashwin does say he can get snipes and get 50k each, so that's a pretty good profit there. If, you know, just constantly just go there from time to time, see, remember what the road sign market is, especially with the new MUT season update. People might want to finish Brady here, so Ashwin says he's constantly finding these like 70k under, or you can even do like a 15k, or just watch out for that 10% tax. For 220, there's good money to be made on these apparently, and then you can always go through low-end elites and buy them to flip. Also, that's another sniping method. Like, if you don't want to hold on to them for the position heroes, as I talked about before, another sniping method. What do you guys think? What are some sniping methods that you guys use to make? If you want to share them, if you don't, then you don't. But yeah, these, and then wild cards and the position heroes. What do you guys think? A lot of people have reacted very positively to the wild cards, except for people like me who save 72 to 74 overall golds. I'm not sure. I know the Barry sets last year for the MUT season had a ton of bronze and silvers, and some of those got inflated crazily. But sync your binders when the MUT season launches on MUThead, and you can find those high-priced silvers and bronzes. But yeah, that's it for the Market Monday auction house. Sorry for the glitch there in the middle. But thanks for watching. Call to action. I'll see you tomorrow.